here. Thank you so much for joining me. And I had a request to break down plow pose and shoulder stand. So we're going to do that. Yeah? Let's start on our backs. I'm going to grab a block up here. I'll give you a modification here in a little bit. So, plow pose. We'll start with plow pose. Let's lift the legs up into the air. That felt nice. We're going to take the hands down by the side. Plant the palms facing down. Boom, boom. We're going to begin to push into the earth as the hips lift up, and the feet are going to begin to come back over our head. So we're pushing down through the hands as the legs lift up. Maybe they come here, maybe they don't. Maybe it's more like this. Maybe they come all the way down. It's a pretty big stretch in the back, but it feels really nice. So one thing, I would rather you watch this. I should have said this at the beginning. Watch me instead of getting in this position and then turning your head and looking at me. So watch me first and then turn your head. So plow pose here. Just roll out of it. So let's try that together and just listen to me. We just want to keep the neck safe. Yeah. Lift the legs up. Plant the hands down. Push down as you lift the hips. Roll up and over. Toes maybe touch. See if you can leave a little bit of space between the neck. Between the chin and the chest. And press down through the shoulders. Nice big stretch here. And we'll slowly roll down. So this is plow pose. So we can use this to enter and to exit shoulder stand. Yeah? Okay, now watch, and then we'll do it together. So coming into plow, lift and pull back. I'm pressing down into the shoulders, and now I'm going to kind of bring my shoulders together a little bit. So I'll shimmy them forward just slightly, kind of like I was going to do bridge pose, like bring the hands together, but you don't actually bring the hands together. You're just shifting the shoulders together. We are going to bring the hands together, boom, boom, at the low back. So the higher up the back you can get, the better. So I'm lifting my hips, and I'm going to press high up on my back, as high as I can. And I'm going to lift one leg up, and you can stay right here, 1 foot on the ground, one leg up, and then switch. Remember to be pressing down through the back of the head, pressing down through the shoulder blades, or you can lift both legs up. So options, you could be like this more. Whenever we're starting, we'll be a little bit more at an angle. And eventually we straighten out, out, out. The hands will come higher up on the back. Press down through the elbows, through the triceps, through the back. Eventually we find a pretty good line here. Whenever we want to come out, I'm going to bring the legs back over the head into plow pose. Another option is deaf man's pose. That's whenever the ears are clouded by the knees. It's a weird way to say that. Bring the knees on either side. And then we roll back down. Let's try that together. All righty. So legs come up. Hands pressed down, push and lift, plow pose. We'll stay here for a moment, shift the shoulders together, press down. Everything touching the ground is pressing down, the back of the head, everything. Bring the hands high up on the back, fingertips facing towards the booty, and then lift one leg, leave the other leg up. So we're just feeling this long line, and then switch sides. Any pain in the neck, come out. And then maybe we lift both legs. So you can be as angled as you'd like here. And eventually you'll just move closer towards a line. The hands will come up. So, often I talk about, you can look at your heels right now. Instead of the heels coming together, that kind of causes an external rotation. Have a slight separation in the heels. Press the toe pads together. Now the legs are actually straight, and they're activated in in the proper alignment. It doesn't matter that much. It's just one of my little things that like, it feels better in my body anyway. We're ready to come out. Bring the legs back over. Maybe deaf man's pose. Knees to the sides of the elbow. Knees to the sides of the ears. Or plow. And we roll back down. Dun, 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 dun. Couple different modifications. And this is often, I'll do this, say, like I'm in class and somebody says shoulder stand, and I'm like, I'm not really feeling shoulder stand. I'd bring the block underneath the hips, lift the legs up. This is Viparita Karani, also legs up the wall. You can do this up against a wall, or you can just do it like this. Ugh. It feels really nice. So another option for you here. So I hope that helps. And if you have any other poses that you like to break down, leave that comment as well, and I will try to get to it. Thank you all. Ciao.